Hey guys, this video is all about how to grow the coriander in container. As you can see, these are the coriander seeds, and please note that these are the local variety of seeds, and you can buy the either hybrid variety or the local variety as you wish. But I am just deciding to grow the local variety because they are much tastier comparing to the hybrid variety. To grow the coriander, first thing you need to do is just soak the seeds in plain water overnight, or you can soak the seeds at least for 12 hours. And this is the same thing I am going to do. I am just going to soak the seeds in plain water, and then I am going to show you what I am going to do the next. Now I am just spreading the seeds on a tissue paper so that extra water is absorbed. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. I am just doing it so that it would be much easier at the time of sowing the seeds. To grow the coriander, I am going to use a plastic bag, as you can see here. You can buy it online if you like to, and this is the same thing I did. You can see that my bag has lots of drainage holes, and that's why please make sure that your pot has at least one drainage hole, and then keep some hard object on the drainage hole so that water can drain out well. If you are using this kind of bag, you really don't have to think anything about keeping the hard object on the drainage holes, because you can see that it has way too many drainage holes and water is going to drain out anyway. Now let's take a look at the potting soil mix that I am going to use. So as of now I am taking 60% garden soil. Next I am taking 20% of coco peat. If you don't have the coco peat, you can simply add the 20% of sand to the potting soil mix. And other 20% I am taking vermicompost. Instead of vermicompost, you can also use either homemade compost or even the compost cow dung powder. Next, I am just going to mix all the components together, and then I am going to fill the bag. Filling is done, and now I am just pressing the soil very gently. You don't have to press it too hard, just press it very lightly, and that much should be enough. Now the next thing is I would like to pre-wet the soil a bit, and see, you don't have to pre-wet the soil if you don't want to. You can definitely water the soil just after sowing the seeds. But I feel this is a somewhat easy way to sow the seeds, and that's why I always do that. Now I am just sowing the seeds. See, at this time I am really not worried about the number of seeds I am sowing. There are two reasons behind that. The first one is I know that sparrows are going to take away few seeds, but obviously I can use the net to avoid this, but it's okay, and let them enjoy and take few seeds. Number two reasons is, see, I am going to harvest few corianders much earlier, and this way the rest will be able to grow out well. Sowing is done, and now I am just covering the seeds with coco peat. However, you can also use the same potting soil mix whatever you are going to use in the container. While covering them, please make sure that seeds are minimum 5 mm deep inside the soil. Now I am simply pressing the soil, setting the soil so that the wind cannot disturb the seeds. Next, I am just using a sprayer to water it well, and you can do the same thing, and please be very careful while watering before they germinate. Alright, if you are going to water too much, the seedlings are going to rot, and that's why please be very careful. It's done, and it's really very simple, as you can see here. And next I am just going to keep the bag in a place where it would be getting at least 2 to 3 hours of direct sunlight. like I said, as you can see, the middle part is damaged very badly, and sparrows did all this thing. Anyway, it's okay, not a big deal, and the remaining coriander should be enough for me. And I just wanted to show you how my corianders are doing. Okay, on this part of the video, you are going to see me harvesting the corianders. But honestly saying, I mean, I am already doing it from last few days back. And while harvesting, you can just collect the leaves or even the complete plant itself. You can harvest it as soon as the leaves are bigger or somewhat satisfactory for you. As you can see, these are ready to be harvested, and I am just thinning out some plants so that others can grow out well. So here is one important thing. See, as of now they are getting the sunlight from around, let's say, morning sunlight specially, and they are getting it from around 6 a.m. to near about 11 a.m. And I would say that you don't have to provide whole day of sunlight to the corianders. Let's say 3 to 4 hours of direct sunlight would be just perfect. So this is the final point of my corianders, and you can also see that they have already started flowering. Believe me, they really don't taste great whenever they start to flower, and that's why you should harvest them. I mean, if you are not worrying about saving the seeds, that time you should harvest them before they even start to flower. And this is one major drawback of the local variety of corianders, like they are going to bloom much earlier comparing to the hybrid variety. But let me tell you that if you are going to taste the variety whatever I am growing right now, you are going to forget about growing the hybrid varieties. Believe me, I am not at all joking, because you know, all these things are gone in just 40 days, and I won't be able to harvest them more as they have already started flowering. But I don't have any issues at all, because I am going to grow them again. Since it's the end part of the video, let us discuss few important things very quickly. See, the first important things I already told you about the sunlight, how much sunlight they were getting. The next important thing is water. Well, I'm really not getting how to say this, because you can get different info online, and in my experience, I mean, whatever I have been gaining in last few years, it's absolutely different. See, in my experience, coriander don't need too much water, and if you ask me how I was watering them, just take a look at this clip. I was watering them similarly every alternate day. And like I said you before, please also note that in winter season in my place, nighttime really stays foggy, so please also consider that thing. And let me tell you another important thing. See, coriander needs less amount of water, I mean less frequent water comparing to the spinach. So if you are thinking about growing spinaches and corianders together, please think it once again, because spinaches would be needing more frequent water, not heavy water, more frequent water comparing to the corianders. So guys, this is all about how to grow corianders in container, and I really hope you have enjoyed the video. If you did, then please don't forget to like the video, share the video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and many thanks for doing that. Again, if you did not like the video, or if you have some other expectation, please write down below, and definitely I will try my best to improve my video making skills, or whatever you can say. Thank you once again for taking your valuable time to watch the video. I genuinely appreciate it. Have a great day, enjoy, and please also wait for more other similar kind of videos like cabbages, narkol, cauliflower, and lot more are on the way. So please stay tuned. Thank you once again. Have a great day.